Tonight, Impact continues its very special four-part series on suicide, mostly teenagers, and that's because of a movie that was filmed here in Ventura County called My Suicide. Our special guest tonight will be Nora Dunn. She's a Saturday Night Live comedian. She's also been in very, very many movies. So please stay with us. We'll be right back with more Impact.
Impact is sponsored in part by the Technology Development Center. Training plus technology equals job security. This is the formula for success in today's world. And the Technology Development Center in Ventura is dedicated to giving everyone the opportunity to get higher paying jobs. Call us at 805-676-7310.
As we continue our interviews on the set of the movie My Suicide, we had a chance to speak with actress Nora Dunn. Nora, tell us about the part that you play, the mother of this tormented youth.
She's she's an overachieving attorney who is interested in social causes, but is out of contact with her son and with her whole family situation.
How do you find the inspiration for a role like this, which is so serious, and yet you also have a background in comedy, and some of the parts of this movie is comedy? How do you pull all that together so well?
I'm fortunate to have done both comedy, and I started off doing dramas, theater, mostly drama, and but I always had a little comedic streak. I remember years ago was a runway model, and I used to get laughs. The photographers would laugh at me and say, "Do that again," because it did seem ridiculous to me. And then when I was working, people would tell me, "Well, you're a comedian."
So you gave up the runways and went into comedy?
Well, I think I kind of fell off the runway. But yeah, and then so I've been fortunate. This is a comedy, but it's serious. It's one of those. It's not a laugh out loud, ha ha ha, but it is a funny point of view from this character who's the son who's filming his own suicide.
Nora, as far as this movie goes, it's a small independent movie. What brought you to a project like this?
I met with the director on this. The script was sent to me, and I really fell for it, and that's the whole deal. The script was relentless, and I thought, well, it's not going to be easy to shoot this. I don't know how they're going to do this. But I loved the script, and I loved my character. Then I met the director. I'm from Chicago. He's from Milwaukee. We had a lot in common. We both love jazz. And he's works with an organization called Regenerate, and I love the work they're doing. I think it's really, really important. And I have I have a nephew who's in public school in Pasadena. So my sister-in-law has got me involved in a lot of fundraisers for music for the public schools. And stuff that kids really, really need. They're not getting offered this now. Music, art, extracurricular type things that I think can save them from committing suicide. And we have a high rate of teenage suicide, which is sad.
You're absolutely right as far as spending more money with the arts to help giving kids another outlet for them. Now, as far as this movie, it's being filmed here in Ventura County. How have you enjoyed that experience working in Ventura County?
Well, I feel like I'm far away. I used to live out this way, and I live further east, and it's nice to come out and feel the ocean.
Well, that's certainly one of our main draws, I guess, and certainly the people you're working with all seem to be very wonderful to be with.
Yeah, it's a real good crew, and you have to have what people don't understand about the independent movies. You got to have a really, really. There's no slack time. You're just constantly working and shooting, and they're working with 3 and 4 cameras at a time. There's all different video cameras, and this guy's shooting the movie, and there's all different perspectives in this. So we've got really good camera people.
We certainly hear some of that activity in the background as we're interviewing you. Now, tell us a little bit for our viewers as well, some of the other projects you've been involved in.
Well, I shot a movie in July called Southland Tales. It's Richard Kelly's movie, his first film was Donnie Darko. It's a wild, sort of futuristic satire. funny and very, very dark. And I worked again. John Lovitz and Sherry O'Terry from Saturday Night Live are both in the film. And I'm starting a series for ABC Family in April. We're shooting it up in Vancouver called 3 Moons Over Medford.
You're watching Impact.
Questions about that series of shots or anything